We are ready for this best of 3 series. Lads are ready. Spider and Leviathan both ready. Both SSLs, very high, incredibly well-rounded players on top of their leagues, making sure that they remain steadfast in their positions of top 0.1% of this whole player base. Good luck, have fun from Leviathan, remaining very wholesome streamer as well. Go please check him out. I will shout both of these streamers out in later on after this game. After these couple of games, sets of games are over, and Leviathan immediately losing the first goal there for himself off that kickoff from Spider. This man remains a monster in ones. Goal off that career. So Leviathan desperately trying to get that save here for himself. Just a tad bit too late there. Leviathan now getting a kickoff win. Spider right behind him. Mid boost. Spider now with 100. Spider with low here. Leviathan 100. What will Spider do to prioritize his situation and give himself the advantage? Leviathan's trying to play for speed here. Earlier, as far as I can remember from MDS here, who was in the chat, he did tell me that Spider, or apologies, Leviathan tried to warm up with 2s here. Probably not the smartest thing to do, as Spider now getting a perfect flip reset control, getting that read here off the boost. Ample control, Leviathan left watching as that ball flies into his net once again. No bounce as well. That was actually, I did bounce once. My apologies off of that. Now, sorry, I just got to toggle the bug once again. I just realized. Once again, Spider off the kickoff, gets a goal once again. Man, on his kickoffs are far too effective, far too strong. Leviathan, once again, only forced to watch that ball flies into his net. 3-0, 4 minutes, 24 seconds. It's only been barely 30 seconds and immediately 3 goals. That is like average of 1 goal per 10 seconds. That goes to show how much of a difference there is between a top 100 and SSL himself as well. Leviathan, not one to be undermined though. Will try and best to bring it back. Good free jump here, defending his positions on the goal line. He's got a save here now. 50 well by Spider. Can he get back? Leviathan, no one pushing for him, watching that ball. Loses the 50 once again. Spider's octane far too strong. Leviathan here thought he had the advantage after that bump, and push for him. Spider always one to make it look like he's on the down low. Gets a shot once again. Long shot going into the goal. 4 goals for the better. Still 4 minutes left on the timer. Now, off the kickoff from Leviathan, getting a perfect goal here. Oh my face, what a shot from Leviathan. I was not expecting that redirect at all. Very hard angle, very hard touch. Getting a perfect air roll, bouncing off bar down, and Spider here, desperate to get that save here. Couldn't make it, just about watching as that ball inches away from a save. Now, off once again. Good wave dash from both players here. Spider taking the possession now. Ball in the air. One off that 50 by Leviathan. He's trying to get a bump on Spider. Spider got that. Unfortunate for us. That is an own goal against himself off that 50. He had 0 booster. Remained on the disadvantage against Leviathan. Leviathan seeing his opportunity. Just stay back and let Spider do the work here. It seems that Spider remains a menace both on his own goal and for his opponents. Off wing by Leviathan, by Spider here. Leviathan though right behind him, trying to get that boost, just pushes Spider in to boost himself as well. Spider, very odd backwards setup here for himself, pushing the ball right past Leviathan. Leviathan overcommitting here, just about still in Leviathan's hands here. Managed to get that save here, just luckily. Leviathan now on the dribble setup. It's a flip reset, can't get it, just about. Spider now just taking his time like a predator. Biding his time, waiting to see what the time is, when the opportunity for a bite arises. Now Leviathan with another flick here, the ball going off the crossbar into Spider's hands here, who will go for a shot here. Just gets bumped by Leviathan though. Leviathan with 100 boost, Spider with 100 from the middle. Leviathan in the air. Can't get the perfect dribble setup here. Now has to try and get control here. Basically boost gives possession to Spider now, who has to flick over Leviathan. Also now bumping game pace has slowly changed here as they're both focusing on mental plays more than anything else. Now to be beat by Spider, potential play here by Spider, but no, unfortunately defended well by Leviathan, who's now gonna try and set up his air dribble setup, but getting shut down completely by Spider. Now Spider forced to go back into his own corner, gets 100 boost. Leviathan with a perfect flip reset, just doesn't get the necessary power or the angle to push it past Spider's defense. Defending that well. Leviathan with a low boost here, what will he do? Gives the possession to Nearly gives it to Spider, but keeping the ball close, even on zero boost. He's trying to make sure to give free balls away, and that will always be the worst decision any one player can make for themselves. Now, oh, Leviathan with the push past Spider. Trying to push the ball right past behind him. Off the Doomsday and getting a perfect shot for himself. 4-3. Game is still in the lead for Spider, but that lead has been slowly crushed by Leviathan, who remains steadfast in his control. The mind games remaining immaculate, and the some mechanical plays come popping on every now and then. Clean Doomsday, and it is 4-3. Less than 2 minutes left on the timer. Leviathan with a beat on the kickoff here. Spider losing that one out this time. Not one to be seen from Spider himself as well. Leviathan with a flip reset. Does get the control. Spider with the perfect defense, doing that beautifully off the save of his own goal line here. Leviathan will have to contend with Spider's defense, and now does utilize his demo meta, going Spider and reducing Spider just to atoms. And Spider now pushing back, gets a bump there, giving himself time, and now the ball and boost in his possession. Gets a dirigible setup here. Can't get the flip reset. Leviathan with a perfect save there. Now ball in Leviathan's hands. He goes off the right side for the dirigible again. Go for the plan B himself. Something we've seen from Scoop. Now ball in his possession. Spider tries to go for a shot here. Shut down by Leviathan. Leviathan just watching as Spider tries to set up a backwards air dribble setup. I tries to go for an air dribble or possible flick here. Flip reset for Spider and gets a perfect shot. What a mechanical play. Leviathan not expecting that at all. Only watch. That ball flew into his net. What a shot from Spider here. That was absolutely beautiful. Top right, top left bins as well. That was truly a flipper moment from the man. Now, Leviathan, really good kick off here this time. Now he gets the ball in his hand. Boost in his possession. What will he do himself? He'll go for a mechanical play here. Trying to go for the air dribble bomb. Removes Spider from existence. Getting the perfect shot for himself. Once again, that lead has been decreased at least by 5-4. Still a minute left on the timer. What a goal by Leviathan. Completely a rat move, but it was necessary mind game wise. Spider this time watches that ball after dying, flies into his net. Now Spider with a possible shot here. No, keeps the ball close. Possession is important. Now gets a flick here. Early flick saved well by Leviathan. Tries to get an early shot here. Pushing the ball into the blue side. Open goal for himself, and the game is tied up 5-5. Once again, what a game from Leviathan. Playing it very slowly. Playing it very smart. Shot here. Pushing past Spider's defense. Spider who's overcoming just slightly here. In the corner. Extended too much. Gives himself time for an open goal. The game is now 5-5. Once again, 36 seconds left the timer. Now. Ball in. Right. What? I'll do it after. Now, Leviathan with the ball. Pushing it in the corner. Air dribble set up possibly. Pushing it past Spider. Spider was flying around trying to push past Leviathan. Now the ball is still inaccurate enough for Leviathan to get an air dribble shot here. Now, it's after the timer. Still a very tense moment for both players here. Spider just flicking around, trying to make it odd. Put Leviathan in an odd position. 2 seconds left. The ball flying down, and first game immediately going to OT for both players here. Now Spider winning it out. Why does Leviathan's tag here move for some reason? Very odd here. Spider now with a 100 boost. Oh, there it is. It's back now. Oh, gets an open goal for himself. Leviathan extended just a bit too much. Heavy touch here for himself. Gives the game possibly to Spider. Spider hitting a bit too much power, a bit too much sauce on that shot here. And the ball off the crossbar now. Leviathan extending himself around, trying to position himself for the defensive play here. Spider with another bounce, bounce. Dribble! It will not go in. The ball bouncing right out instead off both posts here. That was incredible from Leviathan, who just about will have the church bells will not go against his favorite here. Trying to get another shot for himself. Good save out by reading that well. Pushing the ball past, trying to get another long shot here. Leviathan now set himself up for a play here. Not much boost here. 2 Spiders, 100 boost, and the ball extended by what a goal by Leviathan. I was not expecting that at all from the man here. Good 50 out, one in favor from the corner. Once again, those corners plays here doing absolutely zero favors for Spider, taking the first loss after having an incredible lead. 3 goals for the better, even 4 goals, my apologies, in the first minute. Takes his first loss. It's the first time I've seen this man lose. Now we are back. First game, best of 3 series. Match point for Spider. Sorry, apologies, Leviathan. And now Spider hoping to chow down on his meal. That is Leviathan. He gets another kickoff goal. Once again, these kickoffs here will do absolutely zero favors for Leviathan if he doesn't get ascertain some sort of control here. Bar down on the shot here perfectly by Spider, taking the lead once again, 1-0. We have seen possible encore. Will this be a possible encore of the last game, where Spider establishes a very good lead and loses it to Leviathan's good mind games here? Spider with an absolute godly pre-jump here. Will it be read by Leviathan? And it will. Spider not expecting Leviathan to win that game, but to win that gamble out on that 50 in the air. Too much of a heavy touch, and Leviathan just had to bide his time. Getting the perfect read off the aerial. That's the goal. 1-1. Game is lead. Game is tied up once again. Now, Spider now with the ball. What will he do? It's timeout. He sets up an air dribble here. Leviathan. Once the ball is in the air, there's a flip reset. Ball down, saves it well off the ground. Still dangerously in his box here. Now pushes it out. It's a shot. Gets a goal for himself. What a game. What a shot by Leviathan. Perfect, impeccable defense from the man here. Spider now has to set up a new strategy, as it seems Leviathan has gotten a grasp of his playstyle here, taking his time, playing the mental game. Spider with another beat off the kickoff. Ooh, it's good. This time, change of pace here. We're seeing finally for Leviathan taking the dub out once this time on the kickoff here. Now Spider still with possession. Gets an air dribble setup here. Not much boost. Will he get the beat? Gets it done. Get a air dribble bump. Taking his revenge from the first game against Leviathan. That was absolutely beautiful play here from Spider. Faking the air dribble setup, completely sending it, aiming for Leviathan's car. Leviathan once again has to force to watch that ball is now tied. Goes into his net. The game is now tied up once again. 2-2, 4 minutes left in the timer. Both players faking to going for the big boost now. Leviathan does have possession. Ooh, good push pass by Leviathan on the mind game here. Can't get that shot here. No power, no aerial to be seen at all this time. Just dodging that demo. Now the ball in the air here. Will he go for another air dribble bump? And he does, pushing the ball perfectly past Leviathan here on the defense. Leviathan is desperate to get some sort of touch here. He knew though whatever he went for would have been disastrous for him, as Spider had multiple opportunities to either go for an air dribble bump or a full field air dribble. Nonetheless, it seems to me he went for the latter rather than the former. Leviathan now with another boost, taking the beat on the kickoff now. Spider, the ball passed right back into the middle. Ooh, good play by Leviathan. Dancing around Spider here right now. Ball off the white wall. Go for the air dribble setup. No. Fakes it out. Spider reading the situation. Just clears it out once again back into the orange corner here. This corner still might be haunting his nightmares very soon here. He doesn't get control of it. Thankfully, no overextension or overcommit this time here. Again in the corner. This time he's bumping out, trying to play the defensive meta to his opponent. And what a play by Spider, who just lobs the ball to Leviathan. Leviathan, who was desperate for a save here, free jumps into his own net, pinching it out right in perfectly, angling into his own goal, and that's a lead, 2-goal lead for Spider, getting the goal for the 2. Once again, Leviathan now the kickoff, the win out. Spider saving it perfectly. Leviathan with the 100 boost advantage here. What will he do? Spider now desperate to push the ball away. He's on backboard, getting clear here. Ball still sticking around in the corner. Will he take the dub? Will he take the W in this position? Corner seems to be doing him some favors, and it seems to be doing it now, as Spider with a mistouch here doesn't get the power necessary to clear it out. It's a goal once again for himself. 4-3, 2:50 seconds left on the timer. Hey Rafa, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream, bro. Now, Spider winning this off. Gets a wave dash kickoff. Taking control of the situation now. He goes up on the aerial. Leviathan off the ceiling. Will he get the dribble? He gets a perfect read, defending his goal line perfectly well. That ball still in Spider's hands here. It's a shot, not power, not strong enough necessary to get that goal though. Now Leviathan push to clear the ball in blue side here. Does get a bump on Spider, but Spider still has a shot here. It's defended well by Leviathan. Leviathan now desperate to keep the ball away. Game lead is still in Spider's hands here. Will he do? No boost spawning in his favor. Pushing his corner now. Leviathan aiming to go for the demo here. Leaves himself open for a goal. Spider now getting another shot here. What a shot from the man. Leviathan with an incredible, but a very unfortunate overextension. Had no boost for himself for the recovery. Only watch that ball flies into it as that once again game lead extended by 2 minutes left on the timer still. Now Leviathan with a kickoff here. Spider with a fake here. And that's an open goal for Leviathan as Spider gets another misplay here. Misplays in the counter-attack seems to be Leviathan's go-to right now, and he's eating up the opportunities whenever he can get them. Now, that is not a play to be expected from the man himself. That was incredible. Spider, who is far too tired for these kind of show matches right now. He did come back too late, so my apologies for putting you away from the sleep, my buddy. Content calls, and now those corners doing absolutely still zero favors for Spider. Leaving himself with an open goal here. Spider not expecting that. Had no boost, make it back, and only watched that ball with a perfect shot from Leviathan with the accuracy today. Gets the leading, ties up the game once again, 5-5. Another goal for Leviathan off the kickoff here. Spider, I don't know what he was going for here. Takes it up, probably had a misplay. Yes, far too late. Tried to delay that kickoff. That change will not do any favors for the man. Now Leviathan once again with a shot. Oh, Spider with the fake kickoff here once again. This time it does go in his favor. He will end up being an open goal for himself. Takes control of the dribble. Leviathan with a save. Nearly no. He tried to do a Nupo move here. He tried to go for a Nupo attempt of the save here. I knew what he was trying to do. I myself go for this maneuver multiple times, but the Spider here, privy to what he was going for here, and that's that flick fly right past Leviathan. Fixed game is tied up once again. 1 minute 46 seconds left on the timer. Hello, Luce. How are you, bro? Now Leviathan with a 50, but that ball flying all the way into his own net here. Possible open goal. Early jump from him, and Spider with a perfect fake here. What will he do? Sure, that ball. Oh, what a demo by Leviathan. Open goal here for the man, and he does make sure that ball flies into the net. Once again, 7-6 games. Still 1 minute 24 seconds left on the timer here. Now Leviathan is in the lead. The man is cooking something. What he is cooking, we will know after this game. Still 1 minute left on the timer here, and it still can't go in anyone's favor. This is ones, and this is Rocket League. Now Spider with a perfect irritable setup. Let's go for a flip reset. No, carries it fully and getting the ball not even bar down, just inches away from the woodwork here. This man's control remaining impeccable even when deadly tired here. What a shot from the man Leviathan. He knew once again, getting the odd positions for himself, can get those saves necessary. Now Leviathan taking control of the kickoff. Aerial. Oh, fakes the flip reset. It's a flip reset this time though. Ball hitting crossbar this time. Spider is waiting for his time, getting a flip over Leviathan's car, getting those odd touches necessary to push the ball out of position from Leviathan. Setting one air dribble here. Will he get the play necessary? No, he won't. Just pushing the ball into Leviathan's car. Leviathan this time not want to be outdone by an air dribble or an air dribble bump this time. Luckily for him. Oh, good pre-jump from Spider here, pushing the ball back in, keeping the ball in of the orange side, but Leviathan still biding his time, trying to see what he can get, and gets a flip reset, gets a pogo, just misses his opportunity, possible open goal here for Spider. Does he get the shot necessary to push that ball into the net, and Leviathan saving it off the ball, not accurate enough, hits the side. Now Leviathan. Clear air into Spider's corner. Possible open goal. Overextension from Leviathan. He's looking very awkward here. Looking slightly shaky in the last couple of seconds. Get the ball. Good 50 from the man. The game goes tied up once again. OT for the boys. Now, Spider, winning kickoff here. Good wave dash kickoff, taking control here. Leviathan, right on his back here, gets a demo on the man. Gets a flip reset. Will Spider make it back just in time? And he will push clearing the ball right back into Leviathan side here of the goal of the stadium. My apologies. This match was far too close. Spider with an impeccable flick here, pushing it right past Leviathan's car. What a shot from the corner. The corner is now working in favor for Spider himself. Usually remains his biggest enemy, and finally he takes that game. One game back, 1-1. Series is tied up once again. This OT, this time going in favor of Spider. Top 100 once player has shown that he's not one to be outdone just yet. As it is last game, we are taking this to Champions Field for the boys. Bit of a map change might do one favors. Who knows? The map variable might play against someone. Now we are in the final game of this best of 3 series. Spider or Leviathan. Who will it be? Will it be the Slovenian SSL or will it be Spider, the Belgian GOAT? Or was it the German? I cannot remember. My apologies. MDS, if you can confirm for me. I'm always mixed up between him being Belgian or German. Spider, very up set up there for himself. Let's get 50 out. Possession going in Spider's favor here. Ball now. Body place around. Spider forced to go for the. He's Belgian. I knew it. Well, I was right on the first case. Apologies. Now Spider is biding his time, waiting for the ball to go into his pathway. Let's get the shot. Now, setting up an air dribble. Leviathan tried to pre-jump that. Does get the save here. Good low goal line defense this time. The Spider looking for his demos on Leviathan himself as well. Trying to get his revenge for those ones that probably gave the opportunities Leviathan was looking for the first for the first and the second game here. Leviathan now with the open goal, get the perfect redirect shot off from the 50 from the ceiling. Goal lead extended by 1 for himself. He takes first blood. 4 minutes left on the timer. Game can still go any way. Leviathan going for Spider's boost in his corner, leaving himself another open goal. We've seen this error happening from Junior's side on Scoof, falling for this mind plays himself as well. And Leviathan, just to add a little bit more salt to the goal, goes for a turtle shot. Now, off once again. Went out by Leviathan, who forces the ball into Spider's side. Spider now catching it perfectly though. Very odd 50 between both players here. Might go in favor of Leviathan. No, saved out well by Spider once again. Spider tried to clear here. Ball goes to himself in possession. Spider taking Leviathan's own boost from this one corner. Gets a perfect shot from the direct and gets a goal once again. These corners have now going in favor for Spider, where instead these corners here, in comparison from the first 2 games that we've seen, have been the nightmare for Spider, who's overextended completely multiple times here. This time, taking the boost from Leviathan's own corner, getting a redirect shot, extending the lead by 1 for himself. 2-1, 3 minutes 42 seconds left on the timer. The kickoff going in favor for Leviathan, though. Can't get the necessary shot here or the power to get a goal and tying up the game once again. Spider now with the flick. Leviathan keeping the ball middle. Now Leviathan, good defense, remaining steadfast in it. Keeps the ball in the blue side. Now, very odd touch here. Tries to find the demo on Spider. Spider, privy to that. Extended, bumped up just about. What a play from Leviathan with a perfect mind game on Spider. Spider overextended once again. Believing that Leviathan looked awkward here. Tried to go for the demo or for the 50. And I did not believe that was going to happen at all. And Leviathan just popped just a little bit of a doink just into the air here. Necessary enough to fake out Spider getting the shot. Apologies. Once again. Now, all Spider's player still in the advantage, and they nearly set up a backwards rule 1 between each other. Spider still 50ing Leviathan on his own goal line, gets the goal for himself. Leviathan looking extremely awkward here, probably not expecting Spider to remain over here. Spider, who's usually lost some of the 50s we've seen in the first 2 games, wins out this one, and the ball flying right into Leviathan's net. Once again, goal game not tied up. Once again, game going in Leviathan's favor. Sorry, my apologies. It's Spider's favor here. Leviathan now taking the boost. as both the ball and the boost in his possession. What will he do with it? Will he go for a flick? Will he go for an air dribble? There's so many choices here. And he's going to go for the most simplest of dribbles on the ground, faking out Spider here on the mind game. Spider was expecting something to happen here. Did not expect that at all. And try to go for the squishy save here. Couldn't get that at all off the 50. And watch that ball fly into his net once again. Now Spider winning the kickoff this time. Well, in the air here. It's an air dribble setup. A shot, not a good setup at all. And not get that necessary setup there to push it past Leviathan. Leviathan now is trying to show him how it's done here. Tries to go for a flip reset. Musty, and he gets that pass right past Spider's defense here. Was not expecting that at all. What a play from Leviathan. A little bit low on the ground. And the little bit of a trajectory off the bounce from the nose. Kind of looked like a pogo at the same time. Was give the necessary push to push that ball right past Spider's defense. 4-3. Leviathan game lead in Leviathan's favor. Now Leviathan forced to save that. Also woodwork here. Spider very out set up off the dribble. Leviathan pushing that past Spider now into the blue side. Get a play here. So now he knew Leviathan was looking for that demo. Push himself away into the middle. Instead, now Leviathan having to do the reversal. Push the ball down away from his net. Let's go for the air dribble setup himself. Picks the air dribble setup. Trying to go for a flick here. Defending that well once again. Leviathan sticking around just to see what happens. Can he get another 50 in his favor? No. They going in Spider's favor here. Ball now in his possession. Leviathan pushing it away. It's a flip reset. Necessary push here. Push leaves himself for another open goal here though. Will Spider's shot be accurate? No. Ball bouncing off the woodwork once again. This is looking like a repeat of game 1 in OT. The ball bounced off all the woodwork. All times those bounces doing absolutely no favors for Spider once again. Could have been the game. It could have been the goal to cut down that lead that Leviathan has been making for himself. Now ball in Leviathan's hands here. Spider though will try and shut down any offensive play here. Looking to see if Leviathan is extending himself for a demo. Just about pushes the ball past into the orange side once again. Ball now. Oddly, unfortunate for Spider here. Just Leviathan just pushing the ball right past him. Now another air dribble setup for Leviathan. Gets a flip reset. Seeing this up there just about. Squishy save from Spider. Was it necessary? Who knows? But the man still did get that save necessary. Leviathan just faking it out, making it look like he didn't have the flip reset. What an air dribble read here, coming out of absolutely nowhere there from the ceiling. Would have got that shot. Now, Leviathan is forced on the save here. Possible air dribble bump from Spider. It's 33 seconds left on the timer here. Spider is desperate for that goal. We got to play 50-50 from both on the box. Leviathan just controlling that ball, gets a backwards flick here for himself. All controlled perfectly in the middle. Ball also boosts in his Spider's possession. 10 seconds left on the timer. Leviathan with a pre-jump. Spider with a controlled air dribble, pushing it right past ball on the ceiling. Read well by Spider. What a shot from the man! What a play from the man here. What a controlled air dribble off the ceiling. Trying to control himself and gets a redirect off the touch from absolutely nowhere. That I was not expecting that. Leviathan himself not expecting that. Taking his time, stayed outside of his own box and did not come here back for the defense at all. Now that game is now being pushed to OT. Oh my days, that was absolutely close. Thankfully, it just rolled off the crossbar, not going in Spider's goal here. Kickoff in Leviathan's favor. Just about does take some pads here. Possession in his hands. We'll go for a flick here. Can't get that power. Does get the flick though. Spider now with a long shot. Will it get the goal? Leviathan with no boost. Get the save off the crossbar. Amazing play. What a goal line defense from the man here. He's absolutely desperate for the shot. And Spider. Oh my days. Spider showing his absolute mechanical prowess. Remaining steadfast in his shot here. The accuracy. High impeccable as he gets that top bins. Once again, top left off that shot here. What a man. What a play. And what a game. Game going in Spider's favor here. 2-1 once again. The man is immediately going to sleep here. He will rest easy knowing that he took the dub for himself.
Really like this life, feeling like a 45 hit. Yeah, tell me then when you decide quick. High road, never feeling right shift. Quit back to first, seeing worse shit. Too paranoid, body so tense. Stupid young and probably shooting for the kicks. Send them back for when you decide shit. Yeah, I hear a birds feeling thirst back in my hometown. Cause everybody's stuck in their hometown. I don't know the city that you hold down. I done heard plenty of the same sounds. Everybody building on the same ground. Probably why the value always come down. Pipe down.